So we're going to be attempting a boil wash in the Hotpoint WMXTF 942 Extra with some towels. Go after a bit us, it's a 2 hour 45 cycle with time saver. And you're watching Florence Ballard A3060 on film. Time to get loading. I'm going to put a colour on sheet in. Now I don't normally use time saver, so what I'm going to have to do is, I don't like using it because it obviously alters the final spin pattern. So what I am going to do is disable it after we finish the main wash. Which is because these have stupidly long cycles, which it doesn't need to be that long. That's one of the reasons I detest modern machines. Which means that this is a cycle I never get to film. So 9 kilograms supposedly, so that's one bit of the towel wash, and I've got a whole load more that's accumulated over a while. These are the real dirty towels because they're like, ugh. These were what I used in cleaning this machine actually. Then we can see if the bearings are bad after this. Yeah. So this is actually not Almat, as I pointed out. This is it's 4mm non-bio. I finished the Almat. I usually keep Almat or 4mm as my temporary washing machine detergent, and then I got some Fairy here. So to get a boil wash on this, you'll notice it's not actually labelled. What you have to do is select program 3, cotton standard 60, and then go through the temperatures. So like this. 3, goes to 60, 90, no, it's 3 hours normally, which is annoying. So time saver only takes 15 minutes off, which is, look at that, 3 hours 23. If you didn't do time saver with that, you can't do time saver if you do that delicate. You can only do time saver with normal. Not going to waste any time, so of course we fill, and then we're going to do the where it fills the sump. Why I'd rather use a vintage Hotpoint, which only takes about an hour and a half on the oil wash, not less. Including some of them can do it in that with cold fill only. We're going to fill the sump. We're going to drain. Like that. We do, as I said, partially fill through the front. A bit like Maloney. Well, these are made by Maloney technically. But the idea now is just to film as much as possible. But there will be some cycles I'm not going to film. Oh, I didn't do the sump wash. Because I'm not waiting around for them. So I won't be doing white 60, I won't be doing anti-stain or anti-allergy. Just sort of absorbing the load, absorbing the a bit of creaking on the shock absorbers. They won't start heating yet though. So we are now heating. I don't know whether we go to 90 degrees in one go or not, or whether we do it in stages. Oh, 2.5 hours left. Has got that annoying creaking sound from the shock absorbers though, as you can hear. So first heating stage is complete. We've heated about 40 degrees. Fortunately, because the water level is very low, you don't actually really get to feel it, how and then probably wait a bit. Trouble is though, the machines that do this, they actually lose heat in between. You probably lose about 10 degrees before it goes on to the next part of the heater, so it actually has to heat more. Right, on to the next bit of the heating stage. I think this probably goes up to 60. So the thing is, with what you're hearing, the shock absorbers are actually fairly good on this machine. As you can tell, the suspension is quite solid. What it is, it's something to do with the way it's mounted, the way it's bolted onto the chassis. Fortunately, I do hear this from a lot of these machines. I have heard like various other ranges make that sound. So I just think it's, when I looked underneath the machine on the day we got it, it looks like the paint's been cracking underneath, but the actual metal is fine. So, I don't know, it's a bit of a weird one because the shock absorbers don't actually need replacing, neither is there any rust on them or anything, they're actually still pretty solid. Otherwise, if they need replacing, the drum would be banging around them like the Indusat was. Yeah, like we're presumably heating to 90 degrees now. Will we actually reach 90 or not is another question, so we'll see. seem to have a build-up of water there. I don't know if that's been sat there just static heating now. Pretty much. I love I always have this hand. Oh, goodness me. So say 68, so probably about just over 70 there. Okay, fair enough. Okay, we've stopped heating, we've done a tumble, so... Okay, fair enough. Say about 77 degrees then. 77, 78. Because that's way below the drum rim now, that is. Yeah. Going down to the... Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Not obviously the best, but I guess it doesn't help. Maybe it's, probably I'd say 77 in there probably. But I think a lot of machines these days don't really heat to their proper temperature. I think it's also because the elements are a lower wattage than others. The machine's got an hour and 20 seconds to go, but it's doing a cooldown. What? Okay, I mean that makes no sense, but... Okay, unless it's going to drop time down. Well, that's a huge water level. So look, hour and 26 to go, that's... Okay. Goodness me, that's filling a lot. Okay, I don't know what's going to happen, but... Right, the machine's draining, so I can only assume we're going to spin, but the machine's got an hour and 23 left, so... Okay, it's really weird. I don't know what this has got planned. Unless it will drop the time down at some point, but... Very weird. This has got 82 minutes left. I wonder how to deal with subslocks. Yeah, sure as anything. Not sure as anything going to a spin. That's it. Oh, this is gonna faff. No. 300 RPM. Oh, there comes the sunblock. Back in the drum, showing for all those that love the back of the drum. I think this cycle does the tedious spin pattern.
I think that'll go into a rinse now.
So it's good because on the rinses we do straight intensive tumble rather than the two-stage.
Just I'm hoping this fills to a deep level first.
Oh, it looks it because we're coming up with the drum rim now.
I can't disable time saver, even by pausing the machine. It's one of these machines that locks the option onto the cycle. So, probably not going to get the full final spin. But you have to use time saver for these. It did cut it down to 33 minutes, by the way. after the rinse started filling. You have to use time saver this because otherwise it's just ridiculously long cycles. I mean, the one thing I don't get about modern machines, like, I'm fine with a 45 minute 40 degree cycle or 60 cycle. Cleans just as well. That makes for interesting filming. That is some horrible sounding shot. Alright, second intermediate spin. I believe this goes to 1000 RPM. At least it does deep level rinses, I'll say that. Oh, the banjo towel. Pumps off because it's it's one of those eco pumps. Only comes on when it senses water. Come on, spin that, spin that. Oh. It hasn't got the standard style balancing either, as you can see. It stops. That didn't even wait. It's actually kind of stable, really. So it looks like the Hotpoint dishwasher is finally sold tomorrow. I do think it's only going to do 2 rinses though. What car is that? only doing 600. It's hard to tell on inverter motors when they're speeding up. Yeah, we're going fast now. Yeah, so we're on the final rinse now with 18 minutes to go, and the conditioner, fabric conditioner is going in now. At least in both videos you get to see the machine doing full 1400 RPM. Let's see what level we get to. Let me go above well above the door sill again. Generally get the cool down level. That was actually a pretty good level to do. But then for a final rinse, you don't want it too high because you will dilute the fabric conditioner. Enough like that just to absorb everything. And what the final spins in, there we are. One thing with a big drum though, you do get a lot more tumbling room. Shame this won't do any bedding, because I won't have it long enough probably. That'll stop Oh, that's an actual fill now through the main wash compartment. So we're going to top up the level probably. No. Just yeah. Interesting. I do love that. All the fabric conditioner beads you get on the final spin. Final spin, 1400 RPM, and the machine's actually added 2 minutes on, so we're doing a 16-minute final spin. This is the full potential final spin, then even with time saver enabled. So it's good to know that this machine probably doesn't compromise fun for the monks seeing a spider on TV. Oh hey! Oh, annoying that this is somewhere in London where I have to go through the congestion tunnel. What is it? Beko WMXTF. Oh my god! It is not going to spin that. Okay, fair enough. What? Oh, I forgot this thing is... Oh, yeah, I forgot how sensitive these bloody things are. No, I'll take that. High speed distribute. Tink, tink, tink. Doing the anti-tangle. So 300 RPM burst. What? Oh, stops and tumbles after every burst, I think. Okay, fair enough. Never seen one of these do the final spin, so it'd be interesting. Oh no, don't cover the back of the drum. Yes, that's it. Get out of the way. No, it won't. Oh, it's going to be a pain. So after every burst we're going to do a tumble. balance. What? Oh, seriously?
Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, switch off.
They could hear all of that on. Where's the goose one?
Oh, now, well, that's not live.
No, but it will be at one point.
There was a spider on TV.
There's one there!
You idiot. What are they going to think? Oh,
That's right, Mum just saw the machine in here. She just saw what machine it is and she screamed. That was her reaction. Oh my goodness me. Is it going to do this after every single spin? Yeah. Machines enable self-destruct mode. Come on, that's a perfect view at the back of the drum, that is. Don't stop and re-tumble. Oh. And what we do now? Oh. We'll see what happens. A little creaking sound every time it tumbles. Thing is, I have heard other Hotpoints do this, like even like the WF models, like the inverter ones. You hear it more on the inverter motor machines because there's no motor sounds to drown out. Right, here we go. This should be the final ramp up now. It's like 9 minutes to go. Oh, no, it won't. It will not accept that. I'll be very surprised if it does. Yep, there we go. What? I don't understand the programming of this balancing.
give you a call later.
Yeah, let me know. It's reverting back to the old indicate style balancing now. It's just going to do this over and over again. Oh, there we go. And what you did last time was Nanny's thing.
What?
When you took the nuts. Oh, in my car you put some, don't you?
Oh, yes. Are they still there?
No, I don't think they are now. You use someone nice.
That was the Ted Baker.
Oh.
Eat. Draw chalk.
What? It wasn't even balanced. It's funny because the indicate counterparts are nowhere near this sensitive. It's stuck on 9 minutes as well, it says. It's going to limit itself eventually. I know this is what's going to happen. Look, come on, that's fine. because the machine's drums are getting too big now and they can't afford any movement at all. Oh, we're going up. Come on, don't do another 300 burst. Wow. That's like a Bosch progressive spin. Is it checking for balance? Never seen one do that. 250 RPM. I was trying to be a WMA now. Right, I think this is it now. Oh, I know what it's doing. Every time it's unbalanced, it hits 300 and cuts out. Is that what it's doing? Let's see, does that come to a stop? Is it one of these machines that... Oh, God, man. This is why I hate modern machines. Thing is, as well, it could spin more than half of these spins that it's doing. It's because it hasn't gone beyond 300 RPM, the load is still heavy. It needs to get to about 800 and then it will wring out the majority of water. And it'll be lighter to balance. This is the same problem the WD640 had as well, that it would rebalance at a low speed when everything was still soaking wet. I find this balancing comical though. Oh, hang on. So this is now 12 minutes and we still got 8 minutes on the clock, so this should have been a 16-minute spin. It's now going to take about 20 minutes. Dropping the beat. There we go, balance check's going to fail again. The thing is, it's not even that on balance. Maybe that's how it's worn its shock absorbers down like that. So. No, and then we cut that again. Yeah, it's going to be doing this. Come on, come on. So no, you actually hardly hear the pump on this thing. You know, here we go. Having a hissy fit. You can tell I already hate this machine now. It's just, the thing is, like, it has the potential to be an interesting machine. It's just the programming on this ruins it. Give me back the Hotpoint not. Give me back the Cassata or so any day that will only balance if it absolutely necessarily needs to. Like, if the drum was about to, you know, bang the casing of the machine, then it will be balanced. Or it can spin on balanced loads. Right. So that should be okay. Now we're committing. Oh no, I can tell that's unbalanced. Six minutes. Oh my god. I can see the side panels flexing on this thing as well. And that towel wash is like, not like it's going to cling to one side. I'm going to put this on an extra spin, aren't I? Here we go. I'm just going to leave the room because I wasn't just going to stand there literally like cursing about this machine. What's that up in there? Is that someone with a leaf blower? It's going to have to spin eventually. It's like, it's not going to get a perfect balance, this is the thing. that bad. I've never seen one do this progressive kind of spin before. That's actually quite smooth. Oh, we actually made it. Yeah. Like 5 minutes on the bottom. This thing will hold though, probably. There we go, I'm trapping the water now. It's actually back and forth movement rather than side to side. Worst balance sensors I've ever dealt with. 1400. Got to be a certain distance away from it. Sound right in that machine there, there's something rattling around. Watch, that's not the sign of a spider failure or something like that. Or that going mad at 1400. I don't think we do an anti-tangle either. Wow, that nearly beats the LG washer dryer for that final spin. How long that took. Should we see? I think we do an anti-tangle. Oh, we have a delivery. Something's coming. Cheers.
That's the box on top here.
Thank you very much. Cheers. What Mum's got.
Pump out. And then that should now be end. Fortunately, not an instant door release model. Spider, no, it has dried sort of well. Probably almost as good as the Hoover 6, the 1600 spin, but obviously that has that powerful kick. At least the drum paddle stayed in, but yeah. Unfortunately, there is that rumble from the bearings, which is a shame, because this would have had a potentially good sell, but even YouTube revenue, it's all profit. That was program 3 Cotton Standard 60 with the 90-degree option on the Hotpoint WMXTF 942 Extra. I don't know what we're going to do next, maybe synthetic 60, or might focus on one of the time zones or even the shirt cycle and see what that's like. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and don't forget to keep it supreme and go with the flow.